Hey everyone, Ash, setting up my table to show you something. So I haven't felt like super duper creative, like I guess inspired is the better word, to make like actual spreads for my journals, but I have been feeling very creative to make flowers. So I've been doing watercolor stuff. I'm a big fan of the black line art, black pen line art. When you're done, I am not great at drawing, but when they're a messy representation of a flower, I'm all about it, and it is by far my favorite way. I really love that one. It's my favorite, and I fussy cut them out as I need them because honestly I hate fussy cutting. So just some things I've done lately. This one's really cool. And then today, so this was all watercolor, and then today I messed around with some acrylics. These are so fun. That's another watercolor. I love these wonky things so much. I'm sorry if you can hear my mom and my daughter. They're being quite loud, but they're having a blast with each other, so I guess I cannot complain. But anyways, I freaking love these little doodads. I legit use my finger, by the way. Finger, you don't have to use your finger, but you can. This was like blobs. I'm not a huge fan of these, but they work. I think I like this one the most. It's the most loose, and I've got less lines here, and then I just started to add more and more. I'm not sure why. And then probably my favorite type of flower at all. Wait, here are some I did in watercolor. There's something about this flower, the way it looks in this format that I just love, especially this where they're not all touching. I don't know, there's something about that. I need to make more of them like that, but these are acrylics. These are quite messier, not as cool to me, but it was still something I was playing with. And then here's one random watercolor one. So anyways, received a nice thank you package from Get Messy for being a Plus member, and they sent me their new little paint set. And I decided, because it was so nice of them, that I was going to come on test the paint. The colors are amazing. It's like Easter right here is what I think of when I see these colors, except for there's not a light pink, but other than that, it's like Easter. So I was gonna test them by making some flowers with you guys. You can see what I do, which is nothing crazy. I do like watercolor flowers better, but I just have to use these because they're really pretty, and I'm just really curious about the consistency and all of that. So I hope they're like nice and creamy acrylics. Ooh, pretty. It does seem like it's nice. What does it say on here? It says acrylic paint. It's in different language, probably German, or anyways, maybe not German. Well, maybe German. So let's give this, yes, I'm using my finger. Yeah, it is definitely nice and creamy. Very beautiful color this is. And I usually don't clean my fingers when I do this, because then you get the mixture of the colors, which obviously adds depth. Don't come out yet. The white was excited. And so when you're making these, don't look at this and say, oh my God, it's not a freaking flower. Of course it doesn't look like a flower yet. You have to be patient. The ink is really what brings them alive for me, in my opinion. I'm a big fan of line art, and the messy, like shaky lines are my favorite. So get maybe both of these colors going here. I'm making those little, I don't even know what you call these 5-point flowers. There's probably not, I mean, there are flowers that look like that, but okay, that one's definitely wonky. This color is gorgeous. Yes, it is. So I gotta say that the creaminess of these is great. They're creamy, but they are not watered down like craft paints, I don't think. I mean, I haven't used them in a big like way yet, but I can tell that they are not watered down. All right, so now we're getting to the yellow, and then we have the reddish color. I do really like the paint. I think it's good. Yellow, yellow. Just doing a multicolor. I guess that's a 4-point. All right. I'm gonna try them with a brush next and see. It's definitely good finger paint. All right, some red. Ooh, yeah, it's like an orangey, what would you call this color? It's almost corally, like a little redder than a coral, but I do love a nice coral. All right, anyway. What is this?
It's you with the drawings of leaves.
Aw. So Lowry just drew me and Mom, and with me drawing leaves. I'm gonna have to put those as my banner now, Lowry. This was a really poor tutorial. The ones I made earlier were definitely better, but it is not the Get Messy Paints fault. It is because of my inability to wait for things to dry.